This episode of Logic Lounge is brought to you by GeeksRiot.com. Save 15% now with coupon code LOGIC15. What's up, guys? Creighton here from LogicLounge.com. This week we're looking at the Switch 810 full tower chassis case from the wonderful people over at NZXT. They make this case in both a black and a white version. The white version is pictured on the box right there, and I received the black version. And both versions look incredibly. They have a nice a glossy finish on it, and it's tall. It's about 3 feet tall. It's a full tower chassis case. Comes with a lot of filters next to all the fans, so you can filter out all that dust. Dust is a big hazard when talking about building computers, so it's nice to have all of these dust filters. There's one right there, there's one in the back as well, and there's one also in front of the front cover, which I'll show you here in a second, next to the fan that's in the front of the case. So now moving on to the front of the case, you can quickly and easily unsnap it right at the front, pull it off, and there is a filter and also a spot for 2 fans to be put in there to get it flowing next to all of the drives to keep them nice and cool. Now, I must tell you, there are a lot of fan places in this drive. You can put about, I think, 12 to 14 fans inside of this all at one time, so you're going to keep it cool no matter what. And it's a gigantic case, so there's going to be a lot of places in there to keep it cool because it's a large enclosed space that will heat up fairly quickly when you have everything installed. So right here in the front of the case, you have all of the utility ports. Up there at the top, we have a nice utility ports with all of our USB ports, our headphone ports, our reset button, and stuff like that. You also have your CD drive and your expansion bays as well, so you can quickly and easily install all the expansion bays. Now let's look at this utility bay here. You have 2 USB 2.0, 2 USB 3.0, an SD card reader, headphone and microphone jack, as well as the light and reset button for the computer as well, because the computer can light up and there are functions for that, so you can turn it on and off with a simple button switch. This is the side of the case here. You see that it has a transparent side to be able to show off your wonderful expensive components if you so choose to put them in there. The back has a lot of room for expansion components. You have up to 9 expansion slots there, and this is a relatively toolless case. They come with these little thumb screws that it's easy to unscrew right there on the spot. And to take off the side, you just need to take off 3 screws. So if you look here, I'm taking off the first screw, which is very simple. It's not there and too tight. Then you can take off the second screw here. And again, it's so simple. They've made this case simple to use, toolless design. Everything is made with thumb screws, so you can easily move around components, unplug components, and do all that fun stuff to all of your components. And down here, you just have 3 thumb screws, taking off the last one here, and voila, so we can take off this side cover. And the side cover is easy to take off as well. It's made of sheet metal as well as that plastic there, and it's very nice. So we can take off the side cover right here, just a simple pull up and pull out, and you can wiggle out the case, and voila, we've just taken out the case of the Switch 810. Moving on here, we can really kind of see the inside of the case and all the components inside. Again, you can see it has some toolless components right there with a couple of holding places. They're down here, there are actually 2 bays. You can actually pull out those bays physically all at once to do servicing on them, to replace drives. It comes prepackaged with cables as well as cable management system. It's a wonderful cable management system that comes with almost everything that you could need. It comes with zip ties. It comes with Velcro strips. It comes with a lot of stuff to keep you organized while you have all those components running around in your car. And it comes with a nice design that tells you exactly which screws fit where. You can see there that it says NZXT design, and below it, it tells you what kind of motherboard to put in there and what screws you're looking at to put where, which is very nice. And it has a nice flowing feeling inside. It's black, and it really works to be a visibly aesthetic. There's another one of those fans there at the top. It's a white fan that's relatively quiet when I tried them out. Now, I'll show you guys off right now this expansion bay because it's really cool. You just take out 4 thumb screws. So you can see I'm taking out this bottom case here. So I'm taking out one, taking out the other one. I mean, again, they're just thumb screws. So it's simple design. It's simple to do. You take them all out, and then you can literally just, when you unplug everything, you can just slide the whole unit out, which is amazing. So we're going to do that here right for you as soon as I get the last screw undone. It comes with those thumb screws to keep them handy, and you just pull, and voila, it just slides right out. You can put some 3.5-inch drives in there, and it comes, that white box below there is actually the box that shows off that has all the added components in it, with tools, and it has some other cables as well. And you can put it back in, screw in the thumb screws, and you're all done and ready to go. And up here with the bigger 5.25-inch drives, it's a simple design. You just unsnap that little plastic piece, and you turn it from lock to unlock, and you pull it out, and you can service your 5.25-inch drives however you see fit. There is one fan right here that goes over the hard drive bay that does slide out with the unit. There is another one below that doesn't come with a fan, so you'll have to get another fan to deal with it. But again, it's relatively simple and easy to deal with, especially for the fans. This is the other side of the case. This is the back side. This is the side that you don't service in, but has all the cables. So basically, you put all the cables through those rubber holes, and you can set up and use all of your cabling behind it. Now, it already has some cabling there, and that's for the fans and the lights, because there are some lights and also some of the components as well. That expansion bay is already wired up for you to plug in to your board. So it's very simple. It's very neat. It's a hybrid full tower case made of plastic and steel. It's pretty tall. You have a lot of clearance when you are using components, as well as the cooling system. You can use 120 to 140 millimeter fans for the front and the rear as well. You can put up to 2 fans in the front, 1 fan in the rear, 3 on top, 2 on bottom, and there's 2 interior fans as well. And you can see there, that's the other dust filter as well that's on the back right next to the PSU. And there are a lot of expansion units. There's about 9 expansion units that you can put into this device, so you can add anything and everything you want. You can add like 9 graphics drivers if you're able to put in that much. But again, I'm throwing out stuff here that you could put in those drives. And on the top here, there's the wonderful power button that turns on the device. It's simple to press, very easy to use, shouldn't have too much. The top is full. You can fully take that off. It also has a vent filter, so you can see at the top all those slots. You can actually close and open the vent depending on what you're using it for, as well as you can quickly it just uses a quick snapping feature, and you can snap it in and off. You can see that there's 1 fan there on the top with room for 2 more, and if you didn't want to use fans up there, you can actually use those mounts to actually mount a liquid cooling system. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I hope you guys will take a look at the NZXT full tower Switch 810 case. So until next week, we'll see you guys later. And of course, please don't forget to follow our social media profiles. Go follow us on Twitter. We're at Logic Lounge. Go like us on Facebook. We're Logic Lounge over there as well. And be sure to circle us on Google+, Logic Lounge over there as well. Don't forget to also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Logic Lounge, which is this video, I hope, or unless somebody re-uploaded this, then they're bad. Report this video if they're uploaded somewhere else. But be sure to like and subscribe this video and comment for us. So until our next video, we'll see you guys later. You've probably got some pretty boring shirts, right? Well, it's time to change all that. Visit geeksriot.com and pick from the hottest geeky shirts. Not for men, but for women too. For watching Logic Lounge today, you get 15% off. That's 15% off your entire order. Use coupon code LOGIC15, that's LOGIC15 at checkout to save. Not only are you getting some amazing apparel, but you're also supporting the show.